It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Will Reichert has it all teed up, and we're off for MetLife. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 50, green.
Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Let's say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice, quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on that very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
52, boom. Ready.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defense coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
He's hit before he can get anything on that return. New York to the line. 1st and 10. They'll give it to him inside. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Setting up to throw. Like a good target prop, Neighbors is there. They don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They get 27 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Throwing it again here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Working inside the red zone. And he's got it. It's in close. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're left with third and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Giants have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Escapes a defender. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Here's the one back on the handoff. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On the set.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
Ready, ready. 52 blue. Set.
Another carry for him. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Set, ready. Check, hut.
They'll throw here on first. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Ready. Blue, 32.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have second and pretty long here. It's a design boot. Bails out of the pocket quick. Brought in right side. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Okay, right.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43. Set.
And he's brought down at the line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Oh, nice punt and a fair catch. Going to stick them at the 7.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Come for big yards on the right side. A lot of mess on the move here. And he will get this inside the 30.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Connection made to Raymond. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it, right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
2nd down, looking for options. Raymond there to grab it. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 13-0 lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Red, 38. Cut.
Airing it out to start this drive. Catch made over the middle. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's set out. A gain of 15 there. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Here we go, set. Look, ready.
Pass play on 1st and 10. On the left side. And almost as he caught it, does well to hold on to it. Gets into the 37. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Downs 1st down. We've set a Downs from 37.
Come on, set.
They'll run here on 1st down. I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening on the bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 reps. Black shot. Blue striker. Ready.
They're throwing it. That one falls to the turf.
North.
It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Shit. Nothing. Getting L's. Can't win.
He's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half.
What's going on with the barbecue business?
On the other side.
The barbecue. Yeah.
On the ready.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
It's unfortunate, man. I feel bad for you, actually. Should have paid him.
At the 10-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Damn. You need to increase that stock, my boy.
Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
50 green.
Too much money to be made to be running out of stock.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
I just lost the red, bro. So I'm reevaluating life right now because red is terrible. Red is fucking terrible.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Hut.
They'll send him up the middle. And they're gonna
I'm
keep it
really,
almost
truly
agreed.
reevaluating life,
Brings up
dog.
3rd and goal.
I've been getting kicked in every league, too.
Not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy.
It ain't Madden, bro. It's the motherfucker with the controller, dog. We too far in the game to be hollering about Madden. It's Madden.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
6. Here we go. Black 40.
The game do be fucking up. I will say that.
Long for him here. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down.
Just gotta figure out how to play defense, man. Like I be giving up way too many yards.
And we'll have a Cowboys field goal try coming up. Ball in the right hash for this 36-yard look.
You can't stop nobody. No matter who the competition is.
Welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
Shit hurts my heart. That's why I hadn't been playing. I truly have not been playing this shit.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again.
It's an offensive game. It's offensive. It's offensively based.
Out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I can't stop nobody. No matter what abilities I put on.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
They not changing it, bro. That's what the people want. I think next man is going to be even worse on defense.
It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Malik Neighbor is the one he was throwing for. And now they'll face
I'm going to get it together, though. I'm going to figure it out. I mean, I done won a few bowls here and there, but I still need to figure it out.
More importantly, keep breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that cash.
Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one.
Like it. Oh.
Offense in a hurry up here. They're going for this. Oh, caught by his running back.
He put it in the trash, yeah. Just turn that shit off. Stop buying. Stop spending your hard-earned $70.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On the move, headed right. He's going to let this go. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Yeah.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. In the red zone on first. No one had a shot at that.
Why the receiver don't? I don't like the stop routes. The receivers don't come back to the ball. I hate that.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams to field goals, you got a great chance to win.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's not going to accept this. The Cowboys take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for one play. Man, it's going to be a field goal try. This from 40 on the right half.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive. Paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
Yeah.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or
yeah.
a play from
I don't know. The game is hard. It's super hard. It don't give you the control you want, but I feel like it's been like that for every video game. No matter what video game it is, you just have to. I don't know. I can't figure it out. You gotta calculate the lag, the input, the timing of the input. Like, this is weird.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Here's Raymond on the return. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive.
Wow. Come on, brother. He's sitting in his own, dog. What's your awareness?
Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. They're going to try and throw it here. Complete beyond the marker. Shoots away from one. And he will get this inside the 30.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Still sticking with the passing game. Hits his running back. Has some room to work. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Down. Ready?
Now we're on the counter. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Here we go. Set.
We send a man in motion.
Ready?
He gives here to the motion man.
Damn, bro. I tried to time it.
Second down, that's a gain of 6.
Tried to time him on that cutback, bro.
Third down, they need 7.
Black 40. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the
Whatever that
Giants are gonna have
was.
it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Cowboys' 27-yard line.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Ready.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Blue striker. 52 blue. Set, huh?
Throwing from the gun. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Yellow. Blaster. 6. White. White. Light blue. Set.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Now this is a beauty of a kick. Gets headed out of bounds.
That's a hell of a punt, boy. I ain't even knocking it.
Out at the 6. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. The 30. Gets the 10. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Giants continue piling onto this lead.
Cowboys 3.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
He look like he over it. That head coach look like he's so over it.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now. 53.
Running back sent in motion. Going now on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Yellow, 22. Hut.
2nd down, looking for options. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Okay, ready? Black, 95. Ready?
Back to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Now, after delivering that ball, we see some discomfort out there. So here come the trainers to take a look at him.
Okay, break.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 18, pioneer. Go.
Here's the backup. 1st throw. Buying some time left. On the run, deep down the left side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play. There was just nowhere to go with it.
Ready?
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Come on, come on. Set. 60 it.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And hey, we see held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll throw to start the drive. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. 3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
He's going to push one. Big game downfield. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants keep running away with this. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Giants grow their lead yet again. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. He dodged the tackle.
No, 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 no.
Across the 45, almost all the way to midfield before going out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Ready. 50, green.
Airing it out to start this drive. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
19, tight. 19, tight.
Back to throw now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Crack ball 80. Ready.
He's drawn up for it. And that one's held up just before
So it broke his face.
It's going to be 4th and short.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
70,
He'll call his own number. And this
What are
isn't
you
going
doing, man?
anywhere good. He's caught well behind that line of scrimmage, and they're going to be sent off after the turnover on downs.
Hey, 4th down, I get it. You want the ball with your biggest playmaker. And a lot of offenses, that's quarterback. They trusted him to run for it, but the defense locked it down.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Handoff now out of the gun. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They give it to him again. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Back to the well again. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Not much space available there. Maybe two. That brings up third down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants close to picking up their 5th win. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And he drives this forward to the 6. Gotta hurry this to the line.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
4th down, pass coming. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Giants continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Went after trying good by Reichert. And the Giants continue adding on to that lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They'll come out throwing. Trying to push deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
And this kick gets past the 20. It's going to reach the 18-yard line before it's touchdown.
18-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Flush down out to his left.
No, bro. What the hell, bro? How'd you come back down, bro?
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down.
I don't understand why he not aware that the ball is coming. He just so oblivious. He's just so oblivious.
It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness is still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Ready. Black 40. Green Jack. Blaster. Stick. Hut, hut.
Airing it out to start this drive. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Raymond there to grab it. And he's out of bounds just short of the 15.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Escapes the pocket. Into the hands of Ganson. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. A pickup of 17. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They are throwing it again. Complete out to the right. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Still sticking with the passing game. He's got it to him yet again, and that part is cut. So the Giants come away with the win. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.